Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim. Welcome to this video series of Treasure of Knowledge Part 1. The book for this month is called The Human Migration to Space and the Reality of Gog and Magog by Professor Dr. Hussein Mohiuddin Qadri. This book offers a unique blend of theology, science, and philosophy, addressing some of humanity's most pressing questions. What is the future of humanity in space? How do we reconcile religious teachings with modern scientific discoveries? And what is the reality of the figures Gog and Magog, known as Yajuj and Majuj in Islamic traditions? Today, I'll introduce you to the foundational concepts of the book and its structure. We'll also explore the first chapter, which examines the historical synergy between religion and science. There are 6 chapters to this book. The evolution of science. This chapter examines how science developed historically, the Quranic encouragement of inquiry, and the contributions of Muslim scholars. Chapter 2. The science, the 7 heavens and the earths like them, analyzes Quranic descriptions of the heavens and earth. Chapter 3. Developments in space science, chronicles humanity's advancements in space exploration and the challenges of terraforming planets. Chapter 4. The possibility of life in space explores the practical and psychological challenges of settling on the planets while linking them to Quranic concepts. Chapter 5. Islam and other religions on Yajuj and Majuj provides a comparative study of these figures across major world religions. Chapter 6. The reality of Yajuj and Majuj in the light of the Quran and science investigates whether Gog and Magog could represent life or other scientific phenomena like black holes. Chapter 1. The evolution of science. Chapter 1 focuses on the evolution of science and its relationship with religion. Historical integration of religion and science. Early civilizations, particularly in the Islamic Golden Age, treated religion and science as complementary. Muslim scholars like al-Biruni and al-Haytham pioneered fields like astronomy and optics while grounded in their faith. They viewed scientific exploration as a means to understand Allah's creation better. The Quranic call to inquiry. The Quran repeatedly encouraged humans to reflect and observe. For instance, in Surah Al-Imran, indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earths, and the alternation of the night and the day, are signs for those of understanding. These verses inspired generations of scientists to see the world as a divine puzzle, awaiting to be unraveled. The modern rift between science and religion. Dr. Qadri critiques the rise and which created a division between science and religion by creating science as a purely empirical field. Humanity lost the spiritual dimension, and that once guided moral and ethical advancements. The call for harmony. The author argues that religion and science must reunite. The synergy could lead to discoveries that are not just technologically advanced, but also ethically sound and spiritually enhancing, enriching. Chapter 2, page 39. The seven heavens and earths like them. The creation of seven heavens and seven earths. The Holy Quran frequently makes mention of the creation of seven heavens. During the 20th century, particularly in the first 2 decades of the current century, science made great strides. However, what is worthy of note in this context is the fact that the Quran referred to them more than 1400 years ago, concerning the genesis of the universe. The Muslim scripture categorically stated that it started from a single entity. Then occurred a violent explosion called a Big Bang, which tore the entity to pieces, small and big, and threw them off into space. They are planets, stars, and galaxies. Chapter 3. Developments in Space Science. Chapter 3, which provides a detailed overview of humanity's journey into space, space agencies and their contributions. This book highlights the critical role played by international space agencies like NASA and private companies such as SpaceX. For instance, NASA's Mars rover missions have provided invaluable data about the planet's terrain and atmosphere, laying the groundwork for potential. SpaceX under Elon Musk has taken a pioneering role in commercial space exploration. Their Starship project aims to make human settlement on Mars a reality within the next decade. Dr. Qadri emphasizes how these efforts reflect humanity's drive to explore the unknown, a drive encouraged in the Quran. Terraforming Mars and beyond. Terraforming involves modifying a planet's environment to make it habitable for humans. Mars, with its frozen water and carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere, is a primary candidate. Scientists propose techniques like deploying greenhouse gases to warm the planet or extracting oxygen from its soil. This book explains that while these ideas are promising, they remain technologically challenging and ethically complex. Should humanity interfere with the other planets, even if it's for your own survival? Technological and logistic challenges. Dr. Qadri provides a comprehensive list of the hurdles humanity must overcome to live on another planet. Radiation protection. Without Earth's magnetic fields, astronauts are exposed to harmful cosmic rays, which increases cancer risks. Sustainability. Food production and waste recycling is a closed environment pose significant challenges. Transportation costs. The high cost of launching supplies from Earth makes long-term sustainability in space a big task. These challenges, he notes, are not merely scientific. They require a rethinking of how humanity organizes its resources and priorities. Thank you for listening to part 1. Inshallah, join me again for part 2. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.